Hello, Jim Ritter here. You can find me at JRitter660 on YouTube, James A. Ritter on Facebook. How are you today? This is September 12th, 2014. This is episode, I think 375. We'll have those straight for you tomorrow though, or possibly the next day. Just watching the traffic. They tore up the road here at M-20 in front of our squeaky car. That's the way my old van was a little bit. Squeaky. Anyway, they're tearing up the road here at M-20. This is one of the, it won't be the last time we're at the laundromat. We go every other day. There's 7 days left, so what, 3-4 more times? Probably 3 more times. Ooh, maybe as little as 2. But anyway, here we are nonetheless. And looking, we have a washer and dryer, and the washer still works slightly. Sometimes we get too many loads behind, and we just decide to spend a little extra money and just do the washing and the drying all at the same time, because each individual washing at home takes a half hour or so, just like it does here. But you can do 2 or 3 loads of washing here in a half hour instead of waiting an hour and a half, 2 hours, because it's closer to about 2 hours by the time you do 3 loads. And if you get, let it stop, then it's 3 hours and more. So like today, the washer ran a little bit before noon, and here it is 5 o'clock and it's done. So it's just like, because we were working and packing, and it's just like you can lose track of your washing your clothes. So here I am talking about washing clothes. Anyways, I'm getting dirty looks from the guy in the truck. I didn't do the video earlier because the guy was in the truck with the truck running, and now he's back in the truck. So he must have moved his laundry from the wash to the dryer. And who cares, right? We don't. Anyway, dirty looks or no, we're doing the video. And if you can tell, look at that line. See that? It is a little more than a sprinkle, a little less than a rain. What do you want to call it? A drizzle? Let's call it a drizzle. We're drizzling our cars with water. Oh, a not so beautiful day. It's about somewhere between 55 degrees out, probably about 50 degrees. And in Florida, if it was a little bit windier, this would be a fairly nasty winter day. I mean, I wouldn't be wearing shorts like I am now and a light jacket. And once my blood gets thin after 2 or 3 years, is what they're telling me when I go down there, I'll be wearing a winter coat, gloves and mittens, coats and boots in this weather. Well, we'll see how that works out. Anyway, it probably will, because I feel a bit chilled out here doing this. But as long as I'm going from in the house to the car to wherever I'm going, I don't need to do all that. But if I'm doing these vlogs, I might need all that. So there goes a big double. Can I tell you a story about one of those? It's short and sweet. I worked down in Detroit for a short while. Yes, you do need exhaust. Anyway, as I was starting to say, I was coming onto 8 Mile Road from the south. I was doing some business down south of Detroit, but you had to come through Detroit to get to the north end. Anyway, coming off the freeway onto 8 Mile, and there's this lady, a big, and I hate to say it, but a big black lady, and she's out there like, oh no, like with her hands on her head and in there, what in the world is going on? And it's just like, oh. And she was driving this Malibu station wagon, like a 78. So you have an idea what I'm talking about if you know what a 78 Malibu station wagon looks like, or whatever lower model Malibu is. But anyway, up to the windshield, it was smushed, just like she ran into an invisible wall. Well, I'm sitting at a red light, of course, and so I'm seeing all this, and I look farther back up the road, and lo and behold, there's one of those double dirt trucks. And when he ran into the back of her, when she ran into the back of him, he didn't even feel it. She crunched her car like she ran into a wall, and he was off and gone. I don't know if they ever caught him or not, but I mean, in a truck like that, you won't feel it. So that's the short part of that story. But it was very amusing. It didn't look like the lady was hurt at all, but her car was totaled. I mean, it was flat, clear up to the windshield. It was just like she didn't put on her brakes fast enough, and she rear-ended that big old truck, and that truck didn't even feel it. You probably wonder, what's wrong with my license plate? You know, because that's probably the only thing that'll get any damage to it. So anyway, I'll let you go. Don't forget to subscribe below, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with your friends. And that was not another one. That was a cement mixer truck. And let's see, did I say remember to share? Have a great and wonderful day. I'll try to have a great and wonderful day. And we will see you tomorrow. TTFN. Bye-bye.